Hi all, right back with more Skies Above Britain. This is my Chapter 3, Patrol 3, Part 2, I think. I've just come straight back there though, but I think that's right. So we're on the order step. We've got our squadron of, unfortunately, only 3 sections. Blue section's not involved. I've left the aircraft there, but they're not involved, I'm afraid. We didn't have the pilots really, it was a bit iffy. So 3 sections coming in from high altitude in the starboard from the sun. So yeah, let's go to card six. Sorry, I need to give it the order, right? So we are just going straight for the bombers. And card 16 will tell us all about that. Well, we need to go and roll a die for each formation. There's only one formation, three sections, and again, like I say, I've never failed, so probably shouldn't say that, but I've said it every time, I think, and we've still managed to succeed. So if we get this, we go in to the bomber formation area and start the bomber cycle. Going through the cards. So we need the chart. I think it's a 10 we need, but we're going to use the out of sun advantage. So we're coming in from the starboard. We have stations in low. We're coming in high from the flank. We have stations low, and they're 109. They're all 109s. That would be a 5. We have station in the lead. That would be a 4. And we have a heavy station in the high. We've got to pick the highest number, that's a 10. We're coming out of sun, so we're going to roll 2 dice to get a 10, and we may spend a fuel to re-roll that. Stop. Remember your pluck. Forgot about that. I think because I was getting carried away there and we were out in the sun. That's fine. I wouldn't like to think I need it, but yeah, I mean, we've got 3 veteran section leaders that could add a +1 to this die roll. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, well, I'll double check into it. I don't know why I need to, but that feels like it's right. So we need a 10 on 2d12s. So let's do that first and see what happens. That's fine. It's a 9 and a 6, isn't it? Yeah, 15. So we don't need to mess with. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I could have chose to add a +1, a +2, or a +3 to that. But I was hopeful that all would be good. So we succeed with the bombers. They're coming in. I can take that away. We're coming in from the starboard, high altitude. Which the high altitude part's kind of relevant now. Okay. So we've got green section, yellow section, and red section. Unfortunately, blue section's not. Let's have a rest for this one, and hopefully we can still maybe not get a complete, but we can give it a try. I mean, we've got 9, disruption numbers 9, 10, right away from the start. So, and we know coming from the flank, it's a bit of in between, isn't it? Okay, let me try and set something up then. Okay, that's my initial, possibly daft thinking. So what are we thinking? Right. This is the one that's got the wing damage, so initially I was thinking attack that first, but that's wrong, isn't it? I should try and keep that around. So we've got 9 aircraft, 1 wing damage, so we've got a 10. So I think it's worthwhile just having a wee shot with this. I mean, what we're trying to do here is isolate all 8 tiles in the 1 bomber cycle. So this guy goes first. We're drawing on a 10. And, you know, if it comes off, then we look at this guy and we're drawing on a 9. Okay, if it comes off, both these tiles are isolated. Maybe... Yeah, I think you're asking for a lot here, Grant, aren't you? Because then what you've got to do is come here. Oh no, hold on, that does not work, Grant. Because if these two tiles are isolated, these two are not joined together. Okay, almost got caught with that. Well, that's why you lay it out and you think about it. And okay, so how can I resolve that then? Maybe you've just got to think that to just knock this one out on the sort of off chance and not go after this guy so that everything else stays together. And yeah, is it a case of now hang on, green 2, no, green section's fine, it's just the red and the yellow have got green pilots. Maybe it could just be something like that. So we have a shot of that on a 10. Yeah, that's good. And then if we isolate that tile, albeit so be it. That's good. And then we have 4 shots and a 9 on this. And then we'd have 4 shots and a 5 on that. To be honest, 4 shots and a 9 is probably more than we need, but I guess I'm just putting 4 on because it's, oh, yeah, they need 4 hats, so... yeah, I mean, maybe green 2 could go here and have a backup sort of 1. Because 3 shots on a 9 is probably alright. That means we're not going to isolate all the tiles here, but all we're going to have left is just to attack this tile. If everything else works, then next round we attack this tile and isolate them all. And it's one that's got wing damage on it as well, which helps. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'd like to have the 4 shots on that, and then the 4 on that, but that then means this is on a 5. Whereas if I went with that would be on a 6. Yeah, I've not studied the numbers in as much detail maybe as what others might have done, so I've seen them come and go, you know. I've seen 4s and 5s and 6s. I'm saying a 4, maybe not, maybe that's too low. Right, let me think. Yeah, it's quite a tough choice. It took me a bit. I was like, no, I'm going to go like that, and then I put it back again. 4, 8, 9. So that's 4 shots on a 9. It does feel like this is probably the better idea, isn't it? Putting that in there. 3 shots on a 9. Yes, okay, I'm gonna go with that in the end. That was quite tough. I changed my mind a few times there. So, well, we're going to see, aren't we? Right, let's do it, because I'm running short of time now. Like I said, might still just be able to squeeze this into a part. Don't think I'm going to get the second round. Well, you might, Grant. You're only 9 minutes in, so let's do it. So green leader, just glancing up there. Green leader is a veteran pilot that's fatigued and has an ace skill. Okay. Not sure if that was the right choice, but anyway. So he's checking top row, middle column coming in from the flank, and the magic number is 3, 6, 9, 10. So we're only getting one shot at that, so we're kind of hoping. And all decks been reshuffled, so good to go. So top row, middle column, looking for a 10, and we get a 6. See, so it's kind of a waste. But however, we were only getting one shot at that, so that's the wrong attitude there, Grant. We should accept that and say that was a good result. So dorsal gunner hit on that guy. He's going to get return fire, but good thing is he's got a lucky charm. So dorsal gunner hat 6. We've already said that's going to work. So I need to get that tile out of there. Ugh. Right, let me try and I'll just bring it down here. That is still That was still connected clearly to these, so it's basically just remove that one from the bunch. Yeah, and that's when I realised that if I remove that one, then both of these are separate. So, and we don't really want that. So, yeah, I'll just move it down there. So, it's separate. I'm not this time going to mark up the points, because I think within the 2 rounds of the bomber cycle, I can just wait and see how we get on. And whatever tiles end up being isolated within the 2 rounds, assuming the bombers haven't dropped their ordnance, and then it's going to be points for me, right? So that was a 6. We've done the dorsal gunner hat. We've got to do the return fire. Now, he's fatigued, veteran, but has a lucky charm. So remember all these things. Return fire is a hit. It's a 7. Fuselage. Yeah, another comment for Stu, I think, was when I drew one of these, whether it was just a heads up and the sort of like, this is what you should do. I think it was only a 5 I drawn, and he said I should cancel it. It was maybe kind of let me know that, yeah, just do it. I think in this case, the fact we're fatigued, I probably should as well, because that 7 is really an 8, isn't it? So green leader, just looking up there. Yeah, okay, we are gonna. So Warren, right, don't want to turn him around, because he's not spending his veteran privilege, and he's still fatigued. So I'm going to bring the cube down there, place it on the aircraft. Again, it's not the best way to do it, to cancel that hit with a lucky charm. Okay, and now confusingly, I'm going to put another red cube on him, but this is just to say he's finished right now. So okay, so a good start. Not the perfect start, but a good start. Well, I don't know, maybe you could argue against that and say it was the perfect start. You got that one tile isolated with just one fighter. So, right, well, the next part, the puzzle is going to be across here. So we've got 3 shots at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to yellow 3 first. He's a green pilot. So we need a 9 disruption number. That's the main thing we're looking for. So top row, middle column, looking for a 9. I'll get a 5. Right, I would have liked to have kept that one for later, but again, you're being greedy here, Grant. I'm sure yous are saying. It's return fire on it. Yes, supported by veteran pilots, so there is that. So let's get them isolated first. Just nudge that. They're free, and well, actually, isolating that is also going to isolate that. So let's just shimmy that down here and move that down here. Right, hang on. It was the bottom bomber, not that I suppose it really matters, but you know what? I don't need to go that far down with it. So it's in there. We're in there. Isolate that, and we were able to isolate the other tile. And we're going to deal with damage as well. So, we wanted to do the isolation before that. And then damage on the bomber. Ooh, nice. Engine. So he's going to fall out, which is good. That's really good. Okay, so these are Junkers. Oh, had a spillage there. Right, Junkers are they ones, yeah. And we need a fallen marker, right. So this is fallen. I'll just move it up a little, and this is what was falling out, and there's the engine damage. This is yellow 3 still, resolving this. So done the disruption, done the damage, return fire, right. So if we get a green, any kind of green hit damage here, we can help out, but if it's just a normal hit, then we cannot. Right, it's just a straight up hit for yellow 3. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. 5 to the fuselage. We'll take that. That's that card done. Great start. Great start. Okay. Right, pressing on because I am short of time now. So yeah, I'm going to stick with this. The last time I started changing things up and whatever, it got messy. So yellow 2, lone bomber. So bottom row, middle column. Dorsal gonna hit low ammo. So that's fine. Dorsal gonna hit low ammo. And that was that. And then the final one, again, bottom row, middle column. Damage, low ammo. So let's chuck his low ammo first. I didn't want to look at the other bits on the cards. Some of you might say, damage grant, not return fire. So damage. Be happy to see this guy go if there wasn't that option. There is not. Okay, well, he's only going to take one more hit, so that's good. And the main thing was to isolate the tile, so. Right, job done there. Right, final part of the puzzle. Right, yeah, and we know we're not going to isolate all 8 of them because it just seemed like it was too much to ask. I don't know. Maybe some of you might have seen a way to do it, and I think the fact, yeah, it was splitting the 2 3s away, wasn't it? So, right, so red 3, I want to say might be a green pilot as well, he is. So now our disruption number is only a 6. Because this is isolated as well, remember. So just the 6. So top row, middle column, looking for a 6. Right, there's one of the bad ones. 13. Jammed and a collision check. Now he's a green pilot, he's not fatigued. So jammed. Right, I'm going to just put that on top of him because it's going to get messy, I think. I should have checked for collision first. So, well, collision check is just a collision on a 1. 4. Okay, we're good. And then he was jammed, and the 13's not going to help, so that's him done. Right, so not a good card, but we've still got 4 more chances. So we've done this right, didn't we? We gave ourselves more here, where I almost had 4 and 4, didn't I? And I changed it to 5 and then 3 there. So that bit's worked up to now, but we still need to get this happening. So red 2, top row, middle column, looking for a 6. Oh, it's a 7 and there's no damage there. That's harsh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's still 6 grand. So low ammo. Just gonna check that on him as well. And yeah, 7 doesn't make it. Okay, still got 3 shots. So red leader. Hang on. Red leader is better in with a lucky charm, but it's not relevant to things like that, is it? I don't know if some of the other that innovator skill, I don't know what it does. Yeah, there's a lot of text there. I don't think there's anything to do with us anyway. Right, let's get this finished up. Red leader. 3, 4, 5, 6. So top row. Oh, drawn off the white bomber deck. That's maybe you should maybe move that out of the way. I haven't done that already. No, they're all medium. Just stretched out there a little. I'm going to put that up there a little bit. Right, so top row, middle column looking for a 6. That's another bad one. No. Jam guns for red leader. And that's all. Well, there's a 12 there, but the 12's not going to do it. Right, 2 to go. Green 3, top row, middle column looking for a 6. Oh, that's another bad one. Right, we have at last got a bit of damage though. So that's going to help for only the last one though. So dorsal gunner damage and low ammo. Which, yeah, I know I could put this aside. I'll just chuck it on top though, or it might confuse things. And then 11, well now we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which isn't 11. Only one more shot now. So this time it's a 7. Top row, middle column, looking for a 7. Oh, that was a bad run of cards. I want to say that we did seem to go through some nice low ones early on there, and it just, yeah, damn. Right, okay, well we can regroup here, and I mean this is pretty poor because I'd like to think this would be isolated and we might have ended up with more damage on this. I mean, we need to come back and now isolate this tile and that tile to achieve what we want, but we're probably not going to be, well, I don't know. Got this guy with 3 hits on it, so maybe I might be able to just put 1 aircraft on that and hope for the best, and then the other 8 are going to have to, yeah, that's it's maybe going to be, it's going to be tight. It might not come about. So anyway, coming back to this guy, we've gave him low ammo clearly. The 9 doesn't work because we've got 7, and he's going to get return fire. Here's this green 2. Green 2. Oh, green 3's actually got a lucky charm, but green 2 is F. That's him. So he's taken a return fire as well. Return fire. Oh, it's low ammo. Well, you might be out of the game, but you're still in the game. So I think that's a good result, isn't it? Even though you're not going to be involved anymore. Well, actually, you know what? I think you're still going to be involved because we didn't get the disruption that we needed. So, right, can I? Oh, I'd like to. Nah, I think it's maybe going to be too much for me to think about and whatever. Yeah, I think so. We got 1 hit check to do, so maybe I'll just disengage and set things aside, and we'll do the hit check, and I'll maybe just call it there. Yeah, I'm only at 24 minutes. Right, so we're going to disengage. Okay, there's disengage. So these are 3. Actually, I probably should just chalk up the points because I'm going to probably have to leave things. Whether I'm cutting this is just probably just pause it or cut it as a sort of half part, and I'll join something on here. So, but I will take the 3 isolation keta now. So 3 points for that. Hopefully we can get the other 5, but I mean this is where I need to put more of my effort on, because this one gives us 2. However, once this one gives us 2, this one would give us 3, so... But... Well, actually, that one gives you 2 as well, Grant. Okay, that's quite cool, I think. Right, okay. Let's not overthink it just now. Probably going to have to come back to that one. And there's what the situation is. A couple of jam guys. 1 no ammo. We've got a hit check to do though. So, yellow 3 is a green pilot. He's got a 5 fuselage to beat. We kind of need this. We want him to stay about. Oh no. And nothing we can do about it. That's a ball. That's a ball. Right, so fuselage fate box for yellow 3. We are not over the channel. It's not the worst place to be. It's not the best place to be though. Yellow 3, and he has green as well, which doesn't help. I think green part only helps maybe when you are over the channel, because your daylight number's higher. Okay, that wasn't good. So that reduces the chances of me being able to chuck 1 on that and still get everything isolated. Because remember, we're down a section. Blue section wasn't able. If blue section was here, I think there wouldn't be a problem. Well, to be honest, if blue section was here, I get the feeling we wouldn't have this left. But there you go. That's what you're up against there. But it's, yeah, you've got to watch your pilots. It's all about your pilots, isn't it? Okay, I think I will need to leave that there for the night. I could jump in, but I think I'm probably better just give myself time to come back to it and just think about what we're going to do next. So, well, yeah, that was the bomber's order complete, wasn't it? So then, with no cruise orders, so we go into the bomber formation step. So that's where we're going to leave things. So we can come in for round 2 of the bomber cycle and see if we can notch up another few points. I mean, it feels annoying leaving this guy. Just losing that aircraft actually that was kind of rough. So I think chucking 1 on that leaves 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, you're going to go with something like maybe 2 on that and 5 on that, something like that, to try and get the jackpot. I'll see. Okay, I'll think about it. Right, that's only 28 minutes though, so I won't just cut this as a part. I'll just tag on the next bit, but it won't be tonight. I'll have to wait till tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow with to finish this part. Okay, cheers. Hi all, we're back to continue this part, which is Chapter 3, Patrol 3, Part 2, I think. That's whatever it says at the beginning. Because this was just added on, so this is the next again day as well. Don't have a lot of time, but I thought I might be able to squeeze this last bit in, because I think we're about 28, 29 minutes or something, so about half an hour, so I think I should be able to squeeze another 20, 25 minutes in. Possibly I might just do this, because we're in the bomber formation step, so round 2 the bomber cycle, and then maybe just leave it at that. Right, doesn't look like things went as well as I would have liked. We've only got 3 kit isolated. I haven't watched back any of the stuff. I'm a wee bit behind now. Yeah, well, it clearly didn't all go to plan. I think I would have been looking for more than 3. We do have this guy with 3 hits on him as well. I remember that, yeah, the worry that we needed to isolate these, but we also wouldn't mind chucking a 1 shot on that. Right, so let me see. That's what we've got. A couple of guys who jammed. One with no ammo, but I suppose normally we'd be thinking of sending them home, but I think because we can still isolate tails, we need them for the numbers. So I think we'll probably keep them around. Yeah, I'm remembering now we didn't. Hold on. Yeah, we had to leave a section behind, didn't we? So maybe that's not such a poor finish to what we were trying to achieve. Okay. Let me try and set something up then. I'll be coming in from the starboard probably, or the flank anyway. So let me set something up. That was my initial thinking. Just still swithering here though. Would like to have one on this, but initially I thought about putting 3 on this. Well, initially I thought about putting 3 on it with the hope that we might deal damage to each one as well, and then take that guy out. But if I put 3 on that, it means I've only got 4 up there, and then if we take this one out first, I'm only going to have a shot at disruption of 5 up there. I mean, okay, admittedly you'd have 4 shots at a 5, but I feel more, let's ignore try to take this out and let's just try to get 2, because this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 2 shots at a 9. And you know, obviously 3 shots at a 9 would be better, Grant, wouldn't it? 3 shots at a 9 would then give 4 shots at a 5 up there though. But we've got 2 guys with jam guns here as well. I mean, I've got this guy with no ammo too. That's why I thought, let's not bother trying to take this out. I did have one of the jam gun guys down here as well first, but this is a green pilot and this is his leader that could help him out, so I feel like they've got to stay together. So if I was to put 3 on this, I'd bring the 2 red aircraft down here. I think the two jam ones. I don't know. There's 2 shots at a 9 and off. Just looking at the discard pile there. Last cards, there's a 9, which would work. That's an 11 with a damage, but you've got to remember this guy's got no ammo, so in actual fact, I think I want to have these the other way about, don't I? Because he might be able to deal with damage and make that number better. Well, there's a 9, there's an 11 with damage, there's a 12 with no damage. 7, that would work. There's a 13 with no damage. So there's 3 cards in the discard pile that are pretty bad in a way, but then the rest of these are pretty good. You know? Yeah, the rest, all 4 of them are really good. But that's only about maybe a third of the deck gone. So what's it to be, Grant? What's it to be? Yeah, it's still it's tough choice here again. I was thinking switch these 2 red ones over with this. I think I want to leave it as it is. Problem here is I've really got the feeling that if I don't succeed here, that I'm wanting going to come back. Right, I'm going to go with this. I'm going to leave this guy to last, I think. I don't want to draw any good cards on him. I don't really mind so much if he misses. The important parts are isolating here and isolating here. Getting this at the end as well, it would be just icing on the cake. But right, are we sure? Are we sure? No, we're not. This also, having the 5 on this also gives me a better chance of taking that guy out if I make that only 4 up there. But like I've said, that's not as important, is it? Okay, I'm going to go with this. So we're going to have to start here. So green leader, he's used up his ace ability. Green leader, yeah, this is Warren. He's actually fatigued as well, so something to remember. Right, so top row. Middle column, we're looking for, was it a 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're looking for a 9. Here we go. Top row, middle column, looking for a 9. Oh, that's cruel. It's a 10. Ah. Oh. And no damage. I mean, damage on a 10 would have worked. Now I'm worried. Because now this guy can't deal the damage, so if I was to get a well, what a white. I'm no likely to get another 10 though, am I? 2 cards in the throat. Well, he's not green, and I've not got the 10. Yeah, we would have had it if this guy was included. There you go. Right, well, he's doing nothing then. Okay, so now I've only got one more shot at this. So, same again, need a 9. Come on. Oh, yes! Gotcha! He's no ammo, right, that's fine, that's fine. That's perfect. Well, in fact, he's no ammo, so the low ammo results do nothing. Who is this? This is why I don't like the counters on top. Green 2 as F. That's Tim. You've done the work there, Tim. Although you're going to suffer a return fire, you've got nothing available to do anything about that anyway. So the 9 is what we wanted though. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this tile becomes isolated, which means this one also becomes isolated. So I'll just separate them. I'll not add the points up just now anyway. I think I did the 3 for that, but that's just because I was going away for the night, didn't want to forget. But within this round, we add up all the points. They've still not dropped their bombs. It's fine. Right, so low ammo, like I say, is no ammo anyway, so that's fine. It wasn't dealing any damage, so we didn't make a mistake there. So he is taking return fire though. Right, return fire. And it is return fire. Unfortunately, it is a hit. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Not good. Not good, Tim. 9 to the cockpit. Not over the channel, but the cockpit one's not good, is it? Right, well, we'll just have to come back later and see what your fate is. Right, let's just try and get the other 3 points here. So, starting off with red 3. He's a green pilot supported by a veteran. So, red 3, he's a green pilot. Red 3, and now we need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's worked. It just worked, me doing it the way that I'd done it. It was a risky one. Let's see though if we 5 shots at a 6. So same column, same row, top row, middle column. Oh wow! Here was me saying, this was a card I drew 2 cards ago, and I said, well, I can't get another 10, can I? Exactly the same. He's green as well. Well, that's why he's veterans there. So the 10 does nothing. The green hat is going to be cancelled. So that's red 3. He's a green pilot. Red leader's right behind him. So that's just that, isn't it? That's right, isn't it? It's just the veteran. This is the veteran privilege. Stay trim. Yeah, it saves the green pilot from 1 result green. Okay, good. So that stops that hit coming in on him. But that was that. Now he still does. Oh, jam guns. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, just realised we shouldn't have probably had the jam guys at the beginning either, should we? Well, I think I'm entitled to change it up here, am I? I don't need to go with him next, do I? Oh, you know what? I'll just do it. Let me know if I might have that wrong. Once I've set up the line, who's going in, do I have to do this guy next? Because you kind of would think that they're in an order to attack. I mean, my impression is that I'm allowed to do them in any order I want. I know I can jump from here back to another tile. You know, I could, for instance, right now, I could say, let's go and do this guy. I don't want to look at what that was on that card, because I don't want to do this guy just now. I want to just stick with this. I'm not going to look at that. But I know I could do that rather than stick with all these. Well, I'm pretty sure. I feel 99% sure about that. But I'm not quite so sure about, can I sort of say, right, I'm not going to do red leader next, I'm going to do yellow 2 next. Let me know, maybe somebody could leave a comment confirming. I feel like it's okay to do it, but just not 100% sure. So I'm just going to do red leader. Just that he's got jammed guns and we happen to get a damage here and his guns jam, then we're not getting it. Whereas he wouldn't have the issue with that, neither would he and neither would he. So anyway, right, same row, top row, middle column, still looking for a 6. See if this had been a 7 right now, then we've got a chance of getting it with the damage, but because his guns are jammed. So I think you know what I'm saying. So he's not green. He might do damage, and he's going to go low ammo. So we can sort the ammo first. So I'll just switch them about a bit. Sorry, a bit glare there. 9's not going to do it. Even if he deals the damage, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's not going to do it. But dealing the damage will help. So he needs an even roll. Oops. So yeah, we want this. Even die roll. Yes, 10. Good. Right, so we get the damage. The only thing we don't want is a fallen result, do we? No, we don't want an engine here, or something that knocks it out of the sky. Knocks out the formation, I mean. Sticking. Right, here we go. Right, it's just fuselage. Well, yeah, it's not quite so bad, but I'd sooner, I think I'd sooner we didn't shoot out the sky here. So 11, that was, right, we've got a die roll on 11 to do. I'm just checking everything's done there. That's done, and the 9 doesn't work. Right. Yeah, I think I'd rather we didn't roll an 11 here, because we're going to lose a damage marker. Because the 2 damage markers are going to be replaced by a destroyed marker, basically. Right, it's an 8, good. But I'm still hopeful that we can knock this guy out anyway, because that is, and one of these was a jammed result as well. That is 2 hits we've got out. We only need 2 more out of the last 3 to take it out. But more importantly, we still need that disruption number. So, well, let's wait up by 1 now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So middle row, this is for yellow 2. Middle row, middle column, looking for a 7. Yes, gotcha. Excellent. So I'm glad I got it now and not wasn't hanging me on this time. Yellow 2, I don't think is green. No, yellow 2 is I was going to say elite there, veteran. So not green. He is going to do a damage, low ammo, and the 7 result. But we'll just take the 7 result now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this tile is isolated, which will isolate all the tiles. Can I do this? Can I leave these guys behind like that? That'll do. Just shove that down the side. Keep these still here. Just shove that off to the side a little. That's all good. So that's us achieved all the kit isolated. We've got a low ammo and the damage still to deal with. Yellow 2, so he's going to go no ammo. And he's going to deal with damage. Now we don't mind if he gets blown up or not now. It's another fuselage. However, it's another hat. We only need 1 more at the last 2, and it's now an isolated tile, which makes it slightly easier, doesn't it? I think it should, for damage wise anyway. Okay, good stuff. Come on then, let's keep it going. Now I might look at this card and just check what's on this part of the card for this last one, because then I might consider just jumping out of. Well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, because I'd like. I mean, we've got one hit on this as well, so yeah, probably better just sticking at Grant. So yellow leader, isolated tile this time. So middle row, middle column. Just looking for some damage now. Middle row, middle column, and we don't get it. And look there, Grant, you were getting it there. So return fire on a 3, that's nasty. So it's going to become fallen, and yellow leader is going to take a return fire. So it's going to be up to green 3 to deal with us. Right, what am I looking for? Are these, what are these again? These are junkers. Then the other ones I don't know. Pick up Stukas and Dornies. Right, it's on that one. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Right, so that and a fallen marker. So what we've got here is, well, probably be easier if I can just slide these off and just take that tile away. Well, put the tile down there. Put the lone bomber in there that we're still attacking. With its 3 damage markers on it, and the fallen marker goes down here. Okay, and I'm going to say there was return fire as well, wasn't there? So that was the 3 result. Now we get return fire for yellow leader. He's veteran, but he's not got an ace skill. Yeah, so yellow leader, right, so return fire. Well, he'd have his plot available. If you remember to use it, Grant. Right, yeah, it's return fire. Oh, that'll do, jam guns. Excellent, so no... So it was low ammo, he's got jam guns now as well. That was lucky. And then, right, so finally, we've got green 3. Who is this? Green 3 is P, so that's Peters. He does have, he's a regular pilot, but he's got an ace skill, he's got a lucky charm. So, right, so I'm just going to draw this middle column, no, bottom row, middle column, well, still middle column, but bottom row, because he's now a lone bomber. Bottom row, middle column, excellent. Damage and the low ammo, and it wouldn't have mattered if I'd switched these ones about. Well, we still want one more to do that, but that's however. So damage low ammo, so he takes low ammo. He is finished, however, he's done the 4th point of damage. I'm going to take them off. And we put destroy the marker. A few things ticking over. Right, and I'm going to credit green 3, which is Peters, with this kill. While I'm here, I might as well. Right, I can't show you that. Peters is down there. Right, that's his 5th bomber kill. He's got 1 escort kill. That's 6. So I'm going to credit a bomber kill to the other side. That's our first bomber kill of this patrol. However, just to confirm the Keta, I had 3 marked down from the earlier part of the video. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got all 8 of them. Was there only 8 in that? Yeah, that's right. There was only 8. These are the Junkers ones, weren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I remember the pattern now. So all 8. So I'm going to score that up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's that done. Excellent. So the last bit to make it perfect. Well, I suppose to make it perfect is us surviving this hit, but from the outgoing damage part of it, red 2, bottom row, middle column, looking for a damage. Yes, same again. So damage low ammo. He gets marked no ammo. This then takes its last hit. Dorsal gunner one. Takes its last hit, and is that the right back? Yeah. Let's get another damage. Destroyed marker out here. So that was red 2, who is... Red 2 is D. Davidson, one that caused us a bit of trouble. Again, I've probably will going to put that down to the wind. Must have blown it off. Must have blown the little cube off. What am I doing? Davidson, bomber kill. What's his first? Bomber kill. Though he's got 2 escort kills. So another bomber kill chalked up on the other side. So sitting at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. Sitting at 10 points. Perfect. Everything's going really well. Okay, that's the end of that. So we've got to disengage. Right, okay, there we go. Somebody disengaged. That's the state of affairs. All good stuff. 8k isolated, 2 bombers destroyed, 10 points in the bag. Right, so to complete the perfect... Well, we still do have an escort reaction card to get through as well, but yeah, let's survive through that. So this is was it Tim? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, this is Phelps. So we need to roll high here, Tim. Here we go. This is a tough one. 9 to the cockpit. We're not over the channel. Come on. Oh, so close. And yeah, nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. Right, so no ammo marker goes away. He's going to the cockpit. Green 2. Green 2. Oh, we have somebody up there already as well. What happened there? Can't remember. Green 2, so that is Phelps. Just a regular pilot. Yeah, we've got a green pilot and fuselage here. Ainsley. Can't remember what happened. Must have been in the first bomber cycle, I think. Oh well. Okay, right, well, it can't all go perfectly all the time, I suppose. Right, so that's a bomber formation step finished. Our next card is going to be escort reaction, but I'm pretty sure that's me closing in on there, or close to it anyway. So I think I'm going to just stop there. 48, yeah, no, I think it's only about 50 minutes, but yeah, I better, because I've got a couple of things I need to do just now. I will indeed get back for another part today, maybe 2, you never know. Yeah, Tim made a comment, must have, about my mention of Trismegistus over there, saying, I think he might have it, and was curious to know what it might be like, which I suppose makes me think maybe I will chuck the camera on it. I mean, I know it's not what I generally sort of play and do recordings of, but you know, you can see it in the title. If you want to have a look at it, you can look at it. If you don't want to look at it, you don't look at it. It's pretty easy, isn't it? I mean, it's like I say, the main priority of these, although I do force my priority in playing these games is try to get the rules right, try to get everything right. I hate making mistakes, and I try and fix them if I can, blah, blah, blah. But I suppose the ultimate goal with this is, for me, I'm playing games. I want to enjoy myself. So if it's me that wants to play Trismegistus, and if I do want to record that, then I'll do that, and you can just ignore it. Might break up some of that, so I might. I've looked through the rules again, and yeah, we'll see. It's difficult when you come up the stairs and you've only got a limited amount of time, and you know what you're doing right now with a game that you've got, you know, in play. And until I get that game started, I'm going to be like, right, what am I doing here? What am I doing there? Looking at the rulebook constantly, you know. So we'll see if I can start up and change things up a little bit, because I've still got plenty to do here. This is only Patrol 3, isn't it? That's probably us done with that. So I think we just want to get out of there now. I don't think that, and there's nothing tempting out there either. There's only 2 tiles there with damage on them, so And remember, this was a one squadron short. One section short, sorry. Right, okay. I'll get away for now and I'll be back with the escort reaction step. I'll just put that there because sometimes I look at the last bit of the video footage to see where I'm at. But the card's lying there. I've got the card lying there, so that should be a reminder as to where we're at. So I like to leave it like that so that mistakes don't happen. Okay, I'll be back later. Cheers.